way behind on video, so I'm just going to go a little once over on this. This is everything all welded in. This is all the finished grind now. We don't grind anymore on this. This is ready to have a glaze of Duraglass put on. You can see how close everything matches on this. The line looks good. We've got our taillight panel 2/4 gap all correct now. I say this is the piece here that I made and put in. All looks real nice. Everything fits real well on all of that. So the bottom line here is right on now. I'm adjusting on all of this. Looks real nice. Come over here. Lines are all real nice. Same on the top. This is our side that had really been hammered in. We brought this up a lot with the jack. Power of hydraulics on it. Get it where it had to be again. So again, a final grind on this. We're ready for the Duraglass on this side also. This is put in here. Just a skim of Duraglass right in the curve. That kind of brings us up to date where we're at with this. Looks like a Camaro in the back end again. As far as the distances from the taillight, outside of the taillight opening to the outside of the quarter panel. That was off on this car before. I think we talked about it, how thick that was out here. Alright, bring it back when we make more progress. Alright, we'll talk about a little bit of aftermarket part woes here. These parts actually fit pretty good. The lines and everything were pretty much on. But you run into things like this. Alright. Outer wheelhouse lip comes out nice. The rocker panel looks original. This is a little brazing I've done where they had brazed the old quarter panel on it, but it looks original. It's like it's ever been altered. But this aftermarket quarter panel, the angle's off. So you run into little woes like this. You take a piece and you bend a lip on the bottom to match. You weld this baby in like that. That'll give the nice line back where it should be. Tie everything back together. This line is seam sealed on these cars, so 2 1/4 in the rocker. That's what this line is down here. That'll be seam sealed. But we have to make these little pieces and put them in here. Anything it takes to make it as correct as we can. Woes of aftermarket parts. Alright, here you go. There's the piece all welded in. See, it's right here. Looks fine. All the lines are all where they need to be now. And I didn't mention this before, but when I cut that piece, I left my sheet metal long, and then I trimmed it after I put it in. That left me something to hold it with when I welded it in place. So, something to keep in mind when you're doing it. It keeps the fingers from getting too hot. Alright, bring it back as we make more progress. Alright, here we go with the first coat of Duraglass on. Just a thin coat. Something to fill any little porosities or anything in the weld. Start to level across any little imperfections that might not be right on the money. Try to put this on, say as smooth as you can. I like to do as long of a pull as I can at one time. Keep it all in one. Seems to spread out more level and easier. I'd say this is about ready to start sanding on here. This is the first side you can see. Scratch is white like that. It's about set. This side over here is still soft. This is my second side that I put on. This is just dry 50 grit paper here on an old roll here, old disc roll. I'll take and use that on here, this concave area, and knock any of the high spreader ridges and everything off. Any little globs like this that might be on there, knock those down with that 50. Cut it in while it's still partially soft. Save yourself a lot of time and effort. Alright, bring it back when we get this scuffed in. Alright, that took just a few minutes. This stuff sets up pretty quickly. See the remnants on the floor. I said you go through this paper pretty quick, but it's worth it for the time it saves. So you get balls up on there. First swipe on here. First in the leveling out process, make sure we're good. This just fills where the actual weld was. Making it look like a one-part body again. They're real happy with this end. Coming out real nice on that. I'd rather put the quarter panel on. I think I might have mentioned on the top side up here, if I'm not going to do an entire full quarter up into the roof line, because you have so much less area to fix at this point. You can see how narrow this is. This is your blend area. This car is a vinyl top car. That even helps to boot. I only have this far to really worry about the blend on this. Very narrow up here. A lot of guys will put them in right here. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes the panels you get only come up to this far. So you don't have any choice. But when you put them in up here, you've got all of this big expanse here to blend it in. Some guys will say that's easier. I think this is easier up here. Just my opinion. Just how I like to do it. So, all right, we'll bring you back when we make some more progress.